Okay, so before we move on, if you can hear me, please give me high five. Oh, thank you, guys. All right, by the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Kelman. I am the Asia Pacific President for Trump FX. So today or even this evening, I'll be conducting BEI initiative, but of course, I will use a different version since already launched. So the version will be a little bit modified compared to the version that I share with you in November. All right, so let's start our webinar for today. So it will take about 1 hour, 30 minutes, the whole session. So first session, it will be divided into two parts. First part is talking about BEI, and the second part I'll be talking about user guide in terms of how can you activate your TEX accounts and how can you change your password, how to do internal transfer, and how to get your wallet address. Okay, so these are the few things that I'll be sharing with you on the more on technical in terms of user guide on the TEX exchange. So before we move on, the Q&A will be at the end of the session. So I'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to look at the question that posed by you. Then I'll be sharing with you my answer. Okay. So without further ado, so let's start our webinar for tonight. So TFX has been in the industry for over 13 years, and as we speak, at the end of 2022, we have grow more than 10 billions in terms of fund size. So it's making us one of the top FX industry investment in FX industry. Of course, this key success factor mainly due to two things. Number one is from the company itself, that upholds the business integrity and keep investing in companies' infrastructure that produces stable growth in forex industry. And of course, you guys also play a very important role as an investor that exhibit their confidence by placing their capital with us and through their appointed fund manager and consistently making consistent income. And at the same time, the leaders also among all of you here also consistently building the business over the years. So therefore, we can achieve this great milestone. And however, the massive growth has presented another challenges for the company, and I believe that everybody know about that, is heavy withdrawal queue. All right. So with fund size of over 10 billion USD, the daily withdrawal amount and in terms of volume have also increased, and this lead to the long withdrawal period. And this has made a lot of party that those who receive the payment from withdrawal, they will not post in social media, but so those who don't, they will start to get panic and post in social media, create even more panic among the other investors, and some even take this opportunity to accuse the company as a money game company. Then the company is about to fleeing with capitals and even as scammers. All right, so that's how it happens. But that's when the haters and the competitor take advantage of it. They came out with various video and using the false material and to start come out with a video, which is very funny. That's what happened in one of the YouTuber in Indonesia, taking the false information and as a research material and produce a video, which is totally ridiculous. Okay, so they take this opportunity, all right, to throw a groundless accusation to TFX side. And this even will make our investor worry. They also feel fearful, okay, because in the market we know 95 to 97% of the investors, they do not have fundamentals. They easily rely on market information and easily get influenced and fearful and worry. All right, so this is normal. Okay, but however, for the company side, we need to think of long-term solution, which is how to solve current withdrawal issue. All right. At the same time, this long-term solution can provide opportunity on the upside of your investment, that in future it could make your net worth or your total fund size value increase, have a potential upside of increase in terms of value. All right. So these are the things that the broker is looking into it. All right. So how to do that? First thing first, the company no longer accept new fund of investment from investor, meaning that we no longer accept deposit from any party. All right. So previously, before 5th of December, in fact, before end of November, All right, so we do accept deposit through our appointed remittance service provider, that you can place deposit with us, but now we no longer accept that. So any new investor that wish to invest, they will have to buy TFX coin from the investor, from you. Okay, okay, where? In the TEX exchange. All right, from the open market. Okay, so that's how it goes moving forward from now. All right, so this decision of not accepting new investment is to counter the groundless accusation that the company is a money game scheme. As you know, money game scheme, what they do is that they need to make sure that they get new fresh fund coming in order for them to pay the existing and the previous pioneer investors. All right, so they do not really trade, they do not really execute the orders into the to the liquidity providers, so therefore they cannot last even 16 or 12 to 18 months. Okay, so by stop accepting deposit, then it proves that no way TrimeFX is a scam company, a money game company. Okay, otherwise we will kill ourselves. All right, shoot ourselves. So there's no way we will do that. All right, so therefore that's how the whole thing goes. Then everybody will start to look, how come if you say it's a scammer, why come it's a money game, why they stop accepting deposit? All right, so that's how the whole thing goes. All right, the key point is that we make sure every orders of your appointed fund manager is executed through our platform into our liquidities providers system. All right, we make sure that every orders is executed efficiently. All right, so therefore, no matter what, the broker doesn't bet against you. All right, no matter what's the outcome of your appointed fund manager, it doesn't have any concern with us. All right, so what we're going to make sure is the trade system is efficient. That's what we're concerned about. Okay, we want to provide a system that is efficient for everyone. And then the second thing is that a money game company usually will solicit more funds before fleeing. As you can see later on, when we launch TFX coin, we do not place the coin value as 1.2 USDT. So we give you 1 month. For example, if you give you 1 month, you need to top up the 20 cent. So if you have 10,000, you need to top up 2,000. You have 1,000, you need to top up 200 USDT. We are not doing that. So that is what we call an opportunity to get more fund, solicit more fund before they actually run away. Right? So as you can see, the par value is there, is very fair and equitable, and is reasonable. Okay, so you'll see that later on. And secondly, this solution is to help turn the withdrawal from 14 business day to instant market execution. All right, so welcome to TFX exchange. All right, so what is open market? So open market here doesn't mean the open market that you see outside. It's actually our own internal open market, which we call Triumph Exchange. All right, so it's basically about supply and demand. Okay, open market is all about simply supply and demand. Supply of TFX coin and the demand for TFX coin. All right, supply for TFX coin is someone that want to refer to the volume of TFX held by existing investor that are willing to sell in the open market, either because of profit taking or it's because of withdrawal of their capital. So it could be many reasons they withdraw. All right, so it's they sell their TFX coin. And demand refer to the volume of TFX generated by new an existing investor that are willing to buy in the open market with intention to invest. So since the company no longer accept deposit, they will have to buy TFX coin from existing investor in the open market. All right, so they will have to buy from existing investor in the open market. So in conclusion, everyone can trade our TFX freely in the open market. Anyone that wish to invest, they have to buy using USDT to buy TFX from existing investor. All right, and for those who want to withdraw their profit or even leave the investment, they have to sell their TFX in hand to open market in TEX exchange. All right, of course, all this is backed up by blockchain technology. Now, in order, the first question, please write down. The first question is why you need to have TFX coin. Okay, so TFX coin actually act as connector between seller and buyer in the open market. So if we do not have any something to substitute the banking system, fiat system, there's no way it will be able to happen in blockchain technology platform, right? So I'll give you an example. One investor in Europe and the other one investor in Asia. investor in Asia, he want to sell $10,000 from his profit. Okay, and whereby investor in Europe, he want to buy $10,000 for investment into his appointed fund manager. The key question is that both of them, they do not know each other because they have no connection among each other. They don't know each other. Even they do, there's a trust issue. Either the European guy will need to proceed with the banking money to Asian bank account first, or the Asian IB need to do internal transfer to his TFXI account first. Which one first? No one know, right? So there's a trust issue. So in order to solve this issue, then the company come up with TEX Exchange. But in order to find a common denomination that both seller and buyer can accept, so therefore we come up with TFX coin. Of course, the value is the same as one USDT and $1. Okay, so when the buyer buy the TFX coin, when attached to his appointed fund manager, one TFX coin is equals to $1. All right, and the seller, when he sell the coin, it can depend on market rate. Okay, if market is 1-to-1, by all means, it could be 1-to-1. All right, so depend on the market rate. So whether the seller and the buyer agree on the price, so the transaction happen. In this TX exchange, the coin is the connector between buyer and seller. All right, so that's the reason why you have this coin. But this coin is not only a connector itself, but in moving forward, it could be something that help to increase your total investment value in future when the price of the coin increase. All right, due to demand. All right, so this is what we are talking about. TFX coin is a cryptocurrency. So in fact, as we speak now, your traders room, all your USD has been transformed, your fund attachment all has been transformed into cryptocurrency. Okay, and what is the value of TFX coin? Is one coin equals to $1, and $1 is equals to one USDT. Therefore, one coin is equals to one USDT. Okay, and is backed by the total US dollar deposited with our LPs over the past 13 years. All right, so that is the key message that we want to send it to you. All right, so the next burning question is, what if no buyer in the market to buy my coin? All right, so of course there's no buyer in the market to buy your coin, because on daily basis we have about 2 million to 3 million deposit through the company. All right, so now everybody can sell out there in the open exchange. All right, so that definitely there will be a transaction there. And then the other thing would be, in fact, as we speak, during the middle of November until end of November, I'm telling, during my webinar when I was in Cyprus, I conducted a webinar in Cyprus. We have about 2,500 to 3,000 application a day, but as the first week of December, our application is about 2,008 to 3,005 a day. New application as an introducing broker. So as you can see, the market, the demand is there. So of course, this new application, you will see some of them will buy the TFX in order for them to attach to the appointed fund manager, right? So that's something that it happened. Okay, so but anyhow, since the market is asking no buyer in the market, so definitely there's no buyer in the market. There's buyer in the market. All right, so even there's no buyer on every business day basis, meaning that Monday to Friday or working days, a GMT plus 10, depend on which country you are located. So you need to adjust the time to GMT plus 10, the traders room's server's time. Yeah. So when the value at GMT plus 00, okay, TFX value, when the TFX value fall below one USDT, a market window will pop up daily during trading days, with approximately about 10 million, 11 million, can be 9, 10, 11 million USDT for the purpose of purchasing TFX coin at 1 USDT. Okay, so this is what we call company pending buy option. Okay, so how to sell to company at 1 USDT? Okay, later in the user guide, I will show you. It's a very simple step that you can just place how much that you want to sell. Okay, your TFX coin, and just as simple as that. And then you just click submit. That's it. Okay, it's like 2 or 3 steps. Simple as that. All right. So seller can start fill the company's buy orders at 1 USDT every day, starting at GMT plus 10 until the company's pending buy is fully filled. Thereafter, the price will resume back to open market. All right. So every day is the day whereby the USDT TFX value is fall below 1 USDT. Okay, do remember. So company pending buy happen when the TFX value is below par value of 1 USDT. At the what time? At GMT plus 00. All right. So once you successfully fill your pending buy, the USDT will be credited into your wallet instantly, and the FX coin will be deducted from your wallet instantly, since it is on blockchain technology. So that's how the whole thing works. Okay. So the other thing would be all the buyback TFX coin is kept at public address, which is visible to us, to all. So access to everyone. All right. So this public address will be visible to every one of you. Okay. So when the company buy back TFX, we'll put it as a reserve, and this reserve is the purpose is to fill demand when the supply at 1 USDT is low. All right, when 1 USDT is low, then we will fill this demand. Okay, so I give you one example. In what situation TFX reserve will be used to fill the market? So for example, now we see the price is dropping below the line of 1. So when it start to go up, rebounds back, okay, when the price is start to rebound, it must cross the 1 USDT line, right? So when it crosses 1 USDT line, of course, if the demand is strong, the price will keep moving up. But before they can move more than 1 USDT line, all the demand at 1 USDT line must be filled. Okay, so basically the priority will be given to the seller. Okay, means you guys. All right, so once everyone in the market, you guys are, TFX has been sold, and there's no more TFX coin in the market, but there's still a demand, then this TFX reserve will be used to fill up all those demand. Okay, before and until all this TFX reserve has been exhausted and filled up with market demand, and still there's a demand, then you will see the price will start to move up. So logically, when the price move more than 1, you will see the reserve become 0. Okay, basically, this logically it should be the way. Okay, so that's how the whole process go. Okay, so in the event the reserve of TFX is not filled, and let's say for example for the 5 or 6 consecutive days there is no demand, purely seller, no buyer. Okay, so until this reserve, because once this reserve at the company pending buy, once company buy from you at 1 USDT par value, then this coin doesn't belong to you. There's no owner to this coin. So this coin is the coin that without an owner. So therefore, it's put under reserve, and once it accumulates over the threshold limit of, or reach the threshold limit of 50 million unit, then we will burn. Okay, burn this coin since the supply is more than the current demand. And this is to give our coin holder a peace of mind. So if I were you, I would say that, yeah, it's better to burn. All right, don't wait until 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 50 million you should burn. Why? Because if you burn the coin, I have peace of mind. Otherwise, you keep holding the coin until few hundred million. What happened one day? You throw into the market, what happened? So there's no way that I want the price to drop, right? So after 50 million, it will burn. After 50 million threshold, it will burn again. So this process will continue each time. Okay, when TFX threshold reaches 50 million unit. So this is something that as a coin holder, you'll feel peace of mind. All right. So this is something I would like to say. Okay, how it should be. It should be something that you will be able to see. If you understand coin, this is a good burning mechanism. Of course, some of you may ask, how can I know that it's really burned 50 million or just saying on paper? Well, in crypto world, there's an address which is we call black hole. So this address, no one have access to this address. Then anyone that want to burn the coin, any coin that they want to burn it, they will just transfer the number of coin to this address, and it's considered black hole. So it will just go there, and it will be published in the ledger for everyone to see. So that's how the whole process of burning the coin goes. All right. So And some of you may have the question is that when the broker, maybe I'll share this question later. All right. So let's go into the next question. If the price of TFX is above par value of 1 USDT, do you want to sell at 1 USDT? I think the answer is no. Why? Because if you can sell higher, why you want to sell lower, right? So sell to the market at higher prevailing values. Okay, so sellers are free to sell to higher bidders or buyer of TFX at higher price. So during this period of time, the company spending buy doesn't happen when TFX value is above par value of 1 USDT at GMT plus 00. Why? Why one when the value of TFX is 1 USDT or above, why the company panic buy doesn't appear? So you understand why? Because you can sell higher, why you want to sell lower? The second point is that at par value of 1, why the company panic buy doesn't happen? Because if company panic buy appear again, then everyone sell to company that or company fighting with you to sell, to buy your USDT from the seller. So might as well we allow you to fill up the orders from the seller, right? So we do not want to compete with you for that purpose. So that's the key logic about why the par value of 1 and above, okay, the company panic buy doesn't appear. Okay, so that is the main reason. Okay, so once you have sell your TFX coin and in exchange you get USDT. So how to sell your USDT? Okay, number one, you can sell to companies recommended exchange agent at TEX. We will come up with a user guide next week. All right, once you are able to sell, then we will come up with that PDF format. So not now, because I want you to focus on the system first. All right, so if I give you everything, you will get confused. So we go step by step. All right. So number two, you can sell a crypto platform if you are able to, you have your own crypto account in another crypto platform, like for example Binance or Huobi, you can transfer there. Of course, you need to pay the network gas fee. Okay, so you can also practice what you have been practicing so long in the past, is to sell to buyer or investor that wish to buy USDT. Okay, so if they want to buy USDT in order to buy TFX, so you can also sell to them. All right, so these are the three methods. Actually, there's another method, is if you know some USDT exchange agent that you can trust, you can also sell to them. All right, in your country, in your the place that where you stay, in your city, you may have happens to come to know some USDT exchange agent that you can trust. All right, so therefore you can also sell to them if you want to. All right, that's another fourth avenue you can do that. All right, but officially there's three. Okay, so steps to turn your TFX coin to fiat. All right. Number one, you need to log into your traders room and activate your TFX exchange account. All right. Number two, so once you activate, then you can, once you log into your TX exchange account, you can see there's two wallet, one TFX wallet, the other one is USDT wallet. All right. So there, I will share with you how to get the address so that someone want to transfer, okay, the TFX to you, they will need to copy your address, okay, or USDT, they will need to copy your USDT address, both. All right. So as you can see, if you transfer TFX coin to another wallet, okay, in TFX, in the platform is free. Okay, if you transfer USDT from one wallet to another wallet, is also free. Okay, so first thing first, if you have three IDs with three different master IDs, okay? So you will also have three IDs to log in your Triumph Exchange. It follows how many IDs you have. Okay, if you have four IDs, then you have four IDs in your Triumph Exchange. Okay, so now I know that some of you may say that, well, this is not true. When I click internal transfer, there's the rate of 3.8 USDT or TFX appear at the fees there. But no worries, because the system is smart enough to determine the address. If the address is our address, our internal address in Triumph Exchange, then it will be void. Okay, the system can determine. So you just try once, then you'll see how the fees has gone. Okay, it return into zero. All right, so you can do that. You can practice. All right. So for those of you who are new, you have not exposed to how to use crypto platform, I would suggest that you look at the video, get a better understanding. Even you understand, please get someone with experience to help you, to guide you. Okay, so that's very key. All right. So once you have, for example, sell your TFX coin to get USDT, then you can go to exchange agent. All right, you can sell to them either through these three methods. Okay, these three ways to do that. All right. So of course, there's 0.1%. Okay, when you sell TFX to USDT, or you want to buy TFX with USDT, you are subject to 0.1% commission charges for the exchange. By the way, guys, do you think 0.1% is expensive? Okay. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Okay. By the way, do you know it's expensive? 0.1%. Or somebody should say super cheap. Okay. Reasonable? No. Yes. Okay. By the way, do you know how much when you sell your stocks? How much the broker charge you when you sell your stock? How much the bank charge you when you sell your stocks? 0.42%? Yeah, 1,000, if 1,000 is $1, okay, you're right. 0.2%, you don't know, okay? So you need to check your broker, how much they charge you, or the bank charge you when you sell your stocks. 0.22%, 0.4%. Now I just want to give you some idea. The bank charges is bank charge you 0.001 for any stock, then you should recommend to me. Okay. There's no way bank charge so minimum amount. All right. 0.25, 0.42, 0.5. All right. So more than one. So you're talking about per transaction. I'm talking about the stock that you sell. All right. So these are the things that you want to look into. So I just want to give you, by asking you this question, I want to give you a perspective of actually 0.1% is really reasonable. Okay, for those of you who think it's very expensive, then I believe that you do not trade in any other financial instrument before. All right, so but 0.1% is actually very reasonable price. Okay, so even some countries like Indonesia, when they sell stocks, is subject to 0.35%. Okay, that's I was advised, or I was told by the investors in Indonesia. Okay, so of course, there's no more minimum charges of withdrawal of $25 to $75 anymore, because we are talking about USDT crypto. No more using fiat banking charges, intermediary bank charges. There will be no more. All right. So basically, this is how the whole thing works. Okay. So I just want to give some perspective of 0.1%. At least when someone is sharing with you or saying, 0.1% is very high, then you can share example of others financial instruments that when you trade or when you sell is actually more than 0.1%. Okay, so just to give you some perspective about this. All right, so next, once you have that, then this is the 0.1%, how it works. So if the price of, with assumption that the price of TFX or USDT is at 1, okay, so when you sell 1,000 TFX, you get 999. All right, when you pay USDT 1,000, you get 999 TFX coin as well. So this is the formula. All right, so just take note that when you want to invest in your appointed fund manager, just to make sure when you buy TFX, make sure you put in more. All right, in order for you to get 1,000 TFX. Because the moment you, no matter how much TFX, the value of TFX that you buy in the open market, 1 TFX is equals to 1 USD. If you buy at 80 cent USDT per TFX coin, you attach also $1. When you buy 150 USDT per coin, you attach also $1. All right, so that's how the whole thing works. And of course, some of you may have curiosity that how, when the price of TFX coin is above 1, let's say for example 0.2, okay, so 0.2, it means that let's say is let's say that the TFX coin is at 2 USDT. Okay, one coin is 2 USDT. Do you think there will be a buyer? Do you think there will be a buyer in the market? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, unlikely, yes, no. Okay. So when the Bitcoin hit 16,000 per coin, do you think there's a buyer in the market? When Tesla price, stock price is so hit very high, where high price, do you think there's a buyer in the market? All right. So my question is, you may be right when you say there's no buyer, yes. When you say there's a buyer, also right. But the key point is that I want you to understand the psyche, the mindset of the person. For example, we talk about you yourself. When you buy a property, okay, when you start to make a decision and make commitment to buy a property, you enter into agreement to buy a property, what is your underlying hope? Is it that you hope that the price will go up? Or the property of the property that you buy, do you expect the price will go up in the next 5, 10 years? The answer is of course yes. Otherwise, you won't make a decision to buy the property. So this is a common psyche of all the buyers. When they enter the market, if they actually take action and enter the market and make the purchase, they in their mind they have the mindset of it will go up. Therefore, they buy. If their mindset is no, it won't go up anymore. It's already peaked, so they will not enter the market. So their thought determine their action. So when the price at 2, they will still have buyer coming in. Of course, it might not be that much, of course, but someone that still have the thought that it may go better than 2, then of course they will come in. All right. So this is the key point I want to share with you. All right. So I want you to understand this is how the whole thing works. Okay. So you may not see yes or no in terms of buyer coming in. There will be definitely a buyer. All right. But no matter who they are, once they enter the market, they have the hope that the price will go up. I mean, this is all investors' mindset. Okay, when they enter the market, they buy, they hope to the price will go, unless they short the market. Okay, they hope the price to drop. All right. Okay, so that's how the whole process works. Okay, so if you want to buy USDT, you can do that from a company's recommended exchange agent. Your same process, same avenue. All right, so that's how you go about it. Okay, so actually, some of you are very uh, anxious about I'm not answering your question because I'm conducting webinar. How can I answer your question? All right, so I can only answer question during Q&A session. So just relax and focus on learning. All right. So if you keep bothering yourself with when I will answer your question, then I'm telling you you are not able to focus. Okay. So focus first. So at the end of during Q&A, then I'll be answer your question. Hopefully I see your question because during Q&A there are so many questions. Okay. So don't get frustrated. All right. So be fair to yourself. Okay. All right, so next question is, how much TFX coin will be tokenized during this exercise? So this is the actual numbers, all right? So this is the actual number, guys. So TFX is minted based on the total funds deposited at liquidity providers at par value of 1 TFX equals to 1 USDT. So your US TFX coin is backed by $1 with that the deposit of all the investors at our place with our liquidity providers. All right, so this is the actual number, 10,695,877,839 TFX coin. Okay, so disclaimer, only this amount of TFX coin was minted due to company no longer accepting investment fund from the public. So therefore, as you can see, last 2 weeks, okay, we came out with circular, no withdrawal, no deposit. All right, so we want to consolidate our accounts. So there's no withdrawal, there's no deposit during that 3 or 4 days. So once we have consolidated our accounts, we start to mint based on the total figure. Okay, there's still some participant ask me how they redrive at this figure. The answer is here: total fund deposited at our liquidity providers. Okay, so this is the figure. So therefore, it's 1 to 1. All right. Okay, so the figure is here. So look at this. All right, stay focused, guys. All right. So this is how the whole thing works. All right. So this is the actual figure you can see in the Etherscan smart contract there. All right. Okay. When we minting start, we already minted. No more. Hello, already minted. Okay. So this is the actual amount minted. So guys, I want to ask you one question. This is a limited minting process, or this is unlimited? Because your client will ask you, it's a limited minting process, meaning that we no longer mint and more than this figure. So this is based on the total fund deposited at our liquidity provider. So no more. All right. So first time we mint, this is the amount. So this is called limited minting exercise. Okay. So subsequently, we will only mint the coin when your appointed fund manager making profit. All right. So your appointed fund manager making profit, then we will mint the coin based on protection protocol criteria. Okay, so the company will only mint the coin when the market is your appointed fund manager is making profit. So we want to distribute your profit using TFX coin. Okay, of course you will convert from US dollar, because whatever profit that made by your fund manager, it will be credited into our company's account from a liquidity provider in US dollar. All right, so we will need to take US dollar to convert into USDT and mint the coin according to the protocol. Okay, I will share with you later. And number two, over the last 13 years, we have 2.2 million users. All right, so this is how it works. All right, so 2.2 million user is there. So when 2.2 million user is there, so you can see that the coin have the fundamentals. So guys, I want to tell you few things, explain few things to you so that you can share with your fellow IBs. All right, number one, in the crypto market, you can see some new coin that is launched. All right, so when the new coin is launched, what happened was they will tell you that this coin is for which purpose, and they're going to use the coin for this purpose, and when we make profit, then we will give you a dividend of how many percent. Then they'll tell you about 1 year the yield can be 8% or 12%, you know, that kind of things. And they do not have any holders, they do not have any users. Okay, so therefore they have to burn a lot of money in order for them to how to say, for them to build, okay, for them to build the user or customer base. So therefore, and whether the investment is successful or not is still unknown. All right, but for our coin is different. Our coin is the coin that have fundamentals. And why? Because it's backed by one USD that plays 1 to 1 USD and that plays with our liquidity provider. So it's solid. That's number one. Number two, okay, we already have 2.2 million users worldwide, which is you. You are one of the 2.2 million. Okay, we follow the identity, not the follow number of accounts. Okay, so that's number two. And number three, over the years, this business model that we have and allow, I mean, transparency, and also allow your appointed fund manager to make profit like in every cycle. So it's a profitable venture on your side. So you as a user or the holder of the coin, you see that this is a profitable venture for you. So it's something that is ongoing. All right. So it's not something that very short and then just kindly just come in and just get out. All right. This is not how it works. All right. So this is the fundamentals of the coin. So our coin is different from the coin that in the market. And of course, somebody will ask you, now it's a crypto winter, right? The FTX went bust, you know, break down a lot of company. You know what? They are different from TFX coin. Why? Because if you really go and understand, do some research, why FTX failed, it's mainly because they do not have very strong risk management process. And also they take something that's empty and just invest in their sister company. Okay, so if you want to know more, I'm not going to share here, but you want to know more, you can just go to YouTube and get it out. Okay, there are so many things that you can see. And in fact, we learn something from FTX, and therefore we set up all the parameters for us to make sure that we also handle the risk management. Okay, so these are something that you need to look into. And by the way, the time is always right when you do something right. Remember, please write down. The time will be always right when you do something right. Okay, get it? So there's no good time or bad time. The time is now. If you do something that is right, just do it. Now is the best time. All right. So this is how the whole process works. Okay. So these are the important things that I want to share with you in terms of the coin. When someone asks you, now it's a crypto winter, everyone is having problem. Why you guys still come up with coin? You need to look at the coin differently. Okay. You cannot take one a same stroke for same folks and then you hit everyone is the same. It's totally different. Okay. So bear in mind on this. All right. So the other thing, in a huge market, okay, if let's say you have someone that's very wealthy, TFX holder of 10 million, okay, and it's only less than 1%, okay, so it's a friction. So no whales in the market, and if we do have, they do not know each other. All right. So this is how the whole thing works. By the way, our coin is not for public. All right. Our coin is for our internal use. It's not for public. Okay. So it's not tradable in the public exchange. It's only within us. Okay. All right. So these are the things I want to share with you. Moreover, 90% okay of TFX are attached in various fund managers. So it means that only 10% are liquid and tradable for new and existing investor to buy and invest in their appointed fund manager. So as you can see, it's not all is tradable because 90% is already attached with the fund manager. So this is how it's a bit different. Okay, so this is what we see: limited supply of TFX. Okay, with only 10%, and moving forward, you can see huge demand in terms of there will be new investor base coming in fact, as we speak now, we have 2008 to 2005 every day. Okay, you don't need to believe what I say. You just look at the number of new IB application. Last month I was in Cyprus. It's like 791 something. Now it's already coming to 820, 819, 820. So you see how fast it goes, right? So there are so many new investors. Of course, some are existing investors, some are new investors. Okay, moving forward, there will be new fund manager coming up, and it will spur the demand for the coin in order for them to invest. All right, attached to their new fund managers. Then the consistent return of current fund managers will likely make investors to stay and compound their profit. Okay, so number four, of course, this new business model will attract new market segments such as people from crypto. They may come in with different mindset, different view in terms of the potential of the coin. So these are the something will result in limited supply of TFX to fuel a higher demand. All right, so you may see the price can go up, but how much we will never able to know. And I don't want to speculate here, and I don't want to mislead you on this, but the potential is there, right? So these are something that I want to share. Okay, so can the price of TFX drop? The answer is of course yes. We are not talking about all good things, but we also need to look at the opposite. Can the value of the coin drop? Of course, it's open market. All right. So when it's determined that the supply and demand. All right. So when the seller is more than the buyer in the market, the price may drop. Okay, simple as that. So when the price drop, what is the option? Number one, become a follower, like 95 to 97% in the market, and follow the crowd, and because of worry and fearful, dump. Okay, exit the market. So only 2 or 5 or 7% of the investor that is aggressive, so they are the one that will come in and buy. All right. So if you sell at loss, if you sell below one, you're selling at loss. So actually, it's not the broker loss, but you lost. All right, seller lost. So who gain? The buyer gain. Okay, they can buy at a discounted rate, and then they can invest, still get back 1-to-1. All right. So the option number two, hold your TFX. Okay, reattach into your appointed fund manager, enjoy the trading profit. That's number two. Okay, when you do that, what happened? Okay, you make the total TFX coin available in the market become less. All right. So number three, become very aggressive. All right. At this point of time, just go in to the market, grab it. People sell you at 80 cent. The example 50 cent is too low. I don't believe there will be someone that want to sell at 50 cent. All right. So if people want to sell at 80 cent, go to the market and grab it at 80 cent. All right. Because market, you cannot control the seller. The seller may want to sell at 80 cent because he or she get panic. So I just want to exit. I want to get my money back. If I cannot get 100%, I maybe get 80%. All right. So that's how it goes. All right. So what happened is you can buy 80 cent and you can attach to get $1. Or you can buy 80 cent and then tomorrow pending buy appear, you sell to the company at 1, so making profit of 20%. Or you may sell to the market at 90 cent and get something like 11 or 12%. So it's up to you. Okay, so there are so many options you can do about this. All right. So essentially, in conclusion, TFX coin, the value can go either way, it can go high or low. But I want to show this to you. The example is that I don't want you to every day look at the price go up, you're happy, the price go down, you're sad. So I mean, this is not the way to become an investor. You need to understand why the price can move up or down. Okay, I already mentioned in IB Intelligent Investor Basic, it's all about market sentiment. All right, so this is market sentiment. So I don't want you to look at it and then go and disturb your upline, refer, oh, how come the price drop? And will it drop further? I mean, no one know about it. No one can predict the market. It's all about demand supply. But at least you understand why the price can go down and why the price can go up. So at least you have understanding. Okay, but you also know your option. Okay, why I say so? Because in the market you can see so many people doesn't have any conclusion. All they want is making profit, and then when they make profit, they never appreciate their introducer. But the moment they see the profit, not to say making loss, the profit drop, they start to question the leader, or even start to scold the fund manager. I mean, so ungrateful bunch. All right. So I saw that a lot in the market. Okay. So I just want to highlight this to you because I feel that this is important. Otherwise, I don't mention it. I'm not trying to like accuse anyone about ungratefulness, but this is human nature. Okay. So do take note on this. All right. Next, we look into another step, buy the broker. Okay, so the broker will also want to buy, okay, from the market. Okay, so it means that the broker will introduce stabilizer, okay, to stabilize the price of the what they call the price of the TFX. All right, so I mean, you can buy, company also can buy. How can company buy? Company will buy from what we call the profit derived from swap, spread, commission, and other charges. All right, so company can do that. So therefore, it's very normal, and we will also buy back our own coin just to show the confidence. And we treat this as our asset, capital and investment in asset for now and for the future. Okay, so this is what we treat it as this. All right. So next will be the last topic I'm talking about, sharing with you in terms of what you call how to generate more TFX from your existing TFX portfolio. So for example, if you are someone that has had this attached 1,000, then 10% profit is actually $100, and but we need to give you in terms of coin. Okay, so this is 1-to-1. We haven't talked about protection protocol. Okay. All right. So when you attach your TFX to your appointed fund manager, you will receive profit sharing based on the fund manager's performance. Okay. So what can you do with the TFX? 100, you can reattach or you can sell. Either way. All right. So again, guys, I'm not giving you any advice. Take note. You need to be very sure of what you are doing when every time there's a profit sharing from your appointed fund manager. You need to follow your purpose. What is your purpose of investing with your appointed fund manager? Is it now is the time for you to take profit? You take profit. Okay, don't care about the price. All right, just take the profit and sell in the market at prevailing rate. That's what you do. If you are in the phase of compounding, focus on compounding. If you are at the phase of capital taking, break even, just do that. All right, so because this is what you should follow your purpose. Otherwise, you'll go crazy. Okay? So anyone doing anything without purpose, you'll be someone that go crazy. Okay? You will get lost in the whole process, and then you become greedy, you become emotional. We don't want that kind of things. All right? So just focus on your purpose. Now, at what stage are you in? Okay, if you're at the stage of enjoying profit, take profit without looking at the price. Okay, that's my sharing with you. Make things simple, make life simple. What's the point having a lot of money but you're not happy because of the 1-2%? That's crazy, right? So I'm not that kind of person. Okay, so I'm not trying to give any advice, but I'm trying to alert to you on this matter. All right, so during the profit distribution, okay, what if the FX value is not at 1 USDT par value? what happened? Okay, so higher than par value of 1 USDT, it could be below, like 80 cent, it could be 2 USDT. Okay, all right. How to determine TFX coin value during profit distribution? Okay, so the company has made a decision that we will take the value determined based on moving average price within the last 48 hours. All right. So all the moving average, we take the price movement, we take the average moving average for the last 48 hours to determine the price, and we will mint the coin. Okay. For example, you invest 1,000, your fund manager is making profit 10% net, and you are getting 100 US dollar. Okay. So when the price is below par value, let's say 80 cent, by right, you should take $100 divided by 80 cent USDT, you are supposed to get 135 TFX coin. But the question is, when the moment you attach, okay, the moment you attach, you will get $135. But how much is your profit? 100. So there's no way the broker or the company will top out another 25. It will went bust very fast. Okay? So this is not logic. So therefore, when the price is below par value, you get 1 USDT. Okay? So $100 is equals to par value of 1 USDT. Okay? So that's how it works. This is what we call protection protocol. Every coin, there's a reason, that there's a logic behind the protection protocol. Okay? For us, this is to ensure there's not over-minted, which eventually devalue the value of TFX coin. Okay? Supply of TFX will be getting worthless or less valuable. Okay, at the same time, is not the way to go because it will make the broker went bust. Right, that's how it works. And what are your options? The option could be you can sell, you can queue to sell at 1 USDT price at open market. When the seller meet your price, the transaction happen. Okay, so or you can reattach to your fund manager. Okay, and this will lead to shortage and the price may go up, or we come to scenario, or you can sell at pending buy, company pending buy. Okay, so next we look at scenario number 2. 1,000 still making 10% net profit, you get your $100. Okay, but at this period of time, the par value is above, the value of TFX is above par value, which is 2 USDT. Okay, and by looking at this, 100 USDT divided by 2 USDT, $100 divided by 2, this is your profit, so you get 50. All right, so will you get 100? The answer is no. Okay, because why? If you take the 100, okay, you times 2 become 200. So what is actually your profit? Your profit is only 100. All right, so it's not 200. Okay, so therefore when you say that no, I want to sell, when you sell at 2, you still get back your 100 USDT, US dollar profit. Okay, so that's how the whole thing goes. Okay, so this is also we call protection protocol. So in conclusion, what are the options? Okay, you can reattach, but of course you reattach, you get less. But of course, as I mentioned, people do things with meaning. All right, so some they will attach, never mind, I get less, but I know the coin, the value of the coin may go up in future. They may have this thinking, therefore they take this kind of action. There's no way you can judge them. All right, but who's wrong, who's right, you will never know. Okay, so but for others is now I'm at a profit taking stage, I will just take profit. All right, so now I'm in compounding, I just do my compounding. That's how it goes. All right, so this will lead to more shortage and the price may increase, or you can sell at prevailing higher rate, or but in future if you want to reinvest, when the price go even higher, you have to come up with even more USDT to buy it. So there are so many ways to look into it. Okay, so protection protocol mainly says that when TFX value is lower than 1, then standard amount, okay, is minted. When it's above 1, lesser amount based on prevailing rate. Okay, so this is how it goes. So this will help to TFX coin achieve greater value in the future. Okay, this is how it works. All right, so the 6 key takeaways, guys. Withdrawal will be reduced from 14 business days to instant execution through market mechanism. And number 2, broker no longer accept new investment fund once TFX is minted with limited supply. All right, so we no longer accept any. So any investor, they want to buy TFX coin, they have to use buy USDT and buy from you. Okay, so TFX value, the value of TFX is at par 1 to 1, and is backed by total deposit fund size at our liquidity providers. And number 4, additional TFX will be minted only via profit sharing by your current appointed fund manager or future fund managers. So the TFX coin can only be minted, okay, based on profit sharing. So what if your fund manager doesn't have profit? The coin cannot be minted. So if lost, then the coin is burned. All right? So that's the logic about it. Okay. And number 6 and number 5 is protection protocol. Broker stabilizer will help to drive the value of TFX. And of course, we talk about when TFX coin fall below par value of 1, the company panic buy mechanism happen is to help to sustain the price at 1, the psychological level of 1. All right. So guys, these are the presentation for this. All right. So next, I'll be going into TEX Exchange user guide. So it's pretty quick, pretty straightforward. Now, before we start, I just want to remind there are few people when they how they react to new information. When I talk about number 1, maybe slide 1 or step 2, then you are lost. I want you to have open mind and open heart. Just follow the flow, okay? Don't stuck into number 2 and keep thinking about number 2 and keep writing question in the chat box about number 2, whereby we already move on to number 5 or number 6. Don't stuck in number 2, all right? So why? Because I give you the PDF. So you go back and do it, and then step by step in front of your laptop, in front of your terminal, you go step by step. You can never go wrong about it. All right. So no need to worry about cryptocurrency, because the key point is that you need to look into 5 reasons to understand. All right. So whether your worry is valid or otherwise, find a reason. Okay, go and educate yourself. That's how it should be. All right. So let's move on to number 1, how to activate your TEX account. In fact, if you're a visual person or audio person, you can always go to our YouTube channel. Triumph FX YouTube channel, official channel, Triumph FX YouTube official channel. Guys, please make sure you follow official channel. If you go to some other source that give you, some other channel that give you the video, be careful. They might give you something wrong, that they capture your password and they hack your account. Be sure follow official channel, either Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube channel. The video that I show to you is from our YouTube channel. Go and like, subscribe our YouTube channel and share with your friends. Okay, do that please. All right. At the end of the webinar, I will share with you the file. So no worry, focus first. Okay, how to activate your TEX account. All right. First thing first, make sure you hand personally type into https www.tfxi.com. All right. Certain country, you may use VPN to bypass. All right. Then you log in using your login credential. Okay, fill up your credential and log in, and the first thing will pop up. Activate your Triumph FX Triumph Exchange account. So you need to click read and understood. Okay, then click activate. So once you have done that, you'll see that there's an email. We have sent you TEX login credential to your registered email. So your ID register with any email, so the email will appear. The database will appear here. All right, the email. So make sure you have access to this email. Okay, and make sure you remember the password of the email that you register your TFX ID with. All right, then you click OK. Then you can see this thing come up. All right, so your TEX account activated. So click go to TEX. All right, so you'll go to the landing page of the exchange. Okay, so number 2, how to change TEX account password. All right, so you can go to my account. Okay, there are 2 ways to change your TEX password. One is at Traders Room. I recommend, which is very straightforward because everyone is quite familiar with Traders Room. All right, so you click security. There's a video for this. You can see beforehand, you do not see this. Beforehand, you only see Traders Room account, change your Traders Room account password, change your MT4 Live Trading. All right, so here you have changed Triumph Exchange account password. Okay, click here. So once you click, then current Traders Room account password is your Traders Room password. Key in and set up your new Triumph Exchange account password. So your new account password should be something unique. Do not share the same password as your Traders Room account password. if got hacked into your traders room, they also may hack into your TFX. So now it's separated. All right, you're pretty safe. Okay, so do two. All right, okay, so set different password and also confirm again and click update. Voila, you are done. Okay, now how to access to your what we call TEX exchange? You can go through from your traders room, click here, it will go to the landing page. That's method number one. Method number two is a little bit complicated, but unless you are there, okay, click my account, go to traders room account balance, and you see this. So from here, you can also go to TX. So you don't need to go back. All right. So these are the second method. The third method is directly go to our website and log in. So these are the third method. Okay, so you can use either 1, 2, 3, up to you. So, but I find that the feedback from the leader, they say it's better to go with this. The link in is hyperlink is faster. You click go to TX is there. All right. Okay, so what are the changes to traders room? So this is the changes in traders room. Okay, so you no longer see traders room account balance, but you see account overview in terms of TFX coin, in terms of USDT that you have, and this is the current value of TFX. Then these are the changes in terms of the price. Okay, the price changes. So these are the only different. Okay, and guys, please take note. Your attachment detachment still in traders room. Application of your new IB is still in traders room. You want to know anything about your closing batches, you want to print any report, is still in traders room. Nothing changed in your traders room. Okay, you need to understand this. Okay, appointed available fund manager, appointed fund manager is all the same. Okay, the only difference is no withdrawal, no deposit, because all will be executed in the exchange. That's it. Okay, but the rest still within your traders room, and your beneficiary is still under traders room. Okay, beneficiary detail is all under traders room. So don't get confused that you can do everything in the exchange. No, exchange is purely for buying, selling of your TFX coin, get USDT. All right, so this is how it works. Okay, so attachment detachment still the same in traders room. Okay, but of course when you want to attach, you gotta make sure that you have enough TFX coin in your wallet. That's it. You don't need to transfer TFX coin into traders room. No. It's different platform. Okay, but we have interlink at the back end. All right, so that is crypto. Okay, your traders room is different web based, so it's two different things. Okay, so that's how it goes. And internal transfer no longer available in traders room, but is available in TFX exchange. Okay, the transfer is at TEX exchange. All right, so take note on that. Okay, yeah. All right, so how to deposit or buy, or how to sell. Okay, so how to buy TFX, right? You can buy TFX from number one, exchange, buy TFX. Okay, so number one, you need to buy USDT first. Okay, buy USDT with fiat using from the exchange agent. Depend on which country you are in, depend on which bank account that you want to use it to buy the USDT. Okay, then once you have done that, you can transfer the USDT into your TEX exchange USDT wallet, and from the USDT wallet, you start to buy TFX coin. Okay, so once you have done that, log into your traders room. You see the different sign. Go into your traders room and attach fund. Okay, so make sure that you have enough. Let's say I want to attach $1,000. Okay, it means that I need to have 1,000 TFX coin. Okay, in my wallet and in the exchange. Then when I do attachment, once approved, it will be deducted from here, from my TFX wallet in the exchange. That's how it works. Okay, and on the other hand, these are the exchange. You can click exchange. All right, click the market price. All right, and then you can put in the amount of TFX you want to buy in USD. Then click buy. Okay, it's very simple. Now, how to sell your TFX? All right. So first, you need to detach your fund if you want to detach or your capital. Otherwise, you just go to the log into your TX exchange. If you want to just take profit, then go to your TX exchange, and sell your TFX coin to USDT. So once you successfully sell your TFX to USDT, you can sell your USDT to fiat. Okay, so these are the same steps. Okay, so again, you go to exchange, you click market price and fill up here amount of TFX you want to sell. Then you click red button sell. Okay, simple as that. Very straightforward. All right. So guys, sell, buy, or trading of TFX coin is only available after 8 of on the 8th of December. Okay, 8th of December onward, you can start to trade, meaning you can start to sell your TFX coin or you can start to buy your TFX coin using USDT. So for those of you that you want to attach, make sure you buy USDT and transfer to your TEX Exchange USDT wallet first and get ready. For those of you who want to sell, you just make sure that you have your TFX coin in your TFX wallet. That's it. So when on the 8th, you can list your price that you want to sell. All right. You can list 10 USDT per coin. You can list 10 cent, up to you. But the moment you list 10 cent, you are gone. You lose 90 cent. Okay. So you can list the price that you wish because it's your money, right? So you decide. Okay. But logic people will put 1-to-1. Okay, how to perform internal transfer, okay, at the TEX Exchange. So I want you to look at here and also go to the video, all right? So go to YouTube and get the video. Always remember log in, put in your username, password, and click login, okay? So go to User Center, you click User Center, you see Asset Management, click on Asset Management, you see Withdrawal, click on Withdrawal, okay? For the first time user, when you click your withdrawal, it will ask you to, before this step, there's one step missing. Okay, I went through just now, okay, the user experience. So there's one step when you click this, you need to set your asset password. Asset password is your wallet password. Okay, write down. Asset password is your wallet password. So you need to create a wallet password. So when you want to withdraw, you need to fill up the code as well as your password. All right, so you can set a password that you can remember. All right, so do take note on that. So this is to secure your wallet. Okay, make sure that your asset password or wallet password is different from your login password. Otherwise, defeat the purpose. Okay, take note on this. This is to take care of your money. All right. So for the first time user, you need to add withdrawal address. Okay, so when you click withdrawal, then you click withdrawal address. All right, so when the moment you click withdrawal address, so you click withdrawal address setting, you click either TFX, TRC, or USDT. So you can click let's say for example you click TRC or whatever, okay, TFX, then you need to insert receiver deposit address, meaning that the person that you want to transfer the TFX to him or her, you got to make sure that you have the address ready. Copy and you paste here. Okay, you can copy from, you can open up two screens. One is to copy from the receiver, then you paste here. Then you click add. So once you click add, okay, so it will appear. All right. So next, after you added the withdrawal address, go back to withdrawal. So you click withdrawal again, select the token. Okay, so when you explore this step by step, okay, then you'll be able to master it over a period of time. So select the token you want to transfer. Okay, you select USDT, then you paste the select. You click here, select the receiver deposit address, key in the amount. So this is the amount that he will receive. There's a fee, right? You see, okay. So because this address is outside external, it's not internal. Okay, so click withdrawal. Then you come to here. See asset password here? Okay, asset password is your wallet password. Okay, you need to preset first. Okay, you need to preset first. All right, so no worries when you haven't set, you click withdrawal, the screen will pop up and prompt you to set the password. Okay, so I would suggest that you key in a different password from your TX Exchange. And then once it's done, you need to click send to receive TAC code in email. So remember the email that you have, ABC or something. So make sure that you have access to the email and get the email ready. So the moment you click send, okay, there will be a screen coming up that saying, okay, we have successfully sent to you the TAC code. So you go to your email and look at the code and key in the code here, then key in the wallet password, you press OK, instantly the 999 USDT will be transferred into the receiver's account. Okay, straightforward. Okay, and how to locate your TFX and USDT wallet address. Okay, so log in, key in your credentials, go to user center, go to under asset management, and click deposit. Okay, the moment you click deposit, click select button. You select the TFX, so you click click TFS, you can obtain the wallet. Okay, so when you see the wallet, you copy. Okay, that's how it goes. So you copy TFX wallet, you copy. All right. So this is the wallet you can paste later in the. Remember, I say to you that you need to paste the address. So you copy from here, one screen, then you go to the next screen. Okay, you paste at the uh, 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 what you call issuer, okay, the one that want to transfer the USDT to you. So to read the notes here, so this is example, this is not real, you need to go to the real life. Okay, this is prepared before that, so the figure is not right. Okay, so once the FX wallet address is copied, paste wallet address for any crypto exchange. That's it. All right, you may also use QR code. Okay, you can send QR code. Okay, this is something you can do. All right, and how about USDT? So you click deposit button, you click USDT, then you will see the USDT address. At this period of time, you only see ERC and not TRC. TRC is in the future. All right, so this is how the whole process. I put to you 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so very straightforward, guys, of how to navigate our TEX Exchange, okay, platform. All right, and this is important to you because how to fill sell order or buy order at company spending buy. Okay, remember at every business day at GMT 00, when the price of TFX fall below 1 at this time, okay, the pop-up window will appear. Okay, there will be 10 million plus, all right, and for you to purchase TFX1 at 1 USDT. So this is the pop-up window. So when this thing pop up, the whole market stop. All right, I apologize because I cannot find one with English yet. Okay, later when I got it, I will replace with English. So basically, this is how the whole process goes. Okay, so GMT plus 0, click exchange, then you see the pending buy window below will appear. You fill up how much you want to sell, and you click 2 step. Okay, 3 step. 1, click exchange. 2, enter the amount of TFX you want to sell, and number 3, click sell. 3 steps. And if it is successful, you will get USDT instantly credited into your wallet. 3 steps, simple, right? So actually you need to log in, okay, no need to go to user center, straight away go to exchange, then fill up the amount you want to sell, your TFX amount that you want to sell, and that's how it goes. And it will tell you that how much has been sold, how much is still available to buy, these are the things. Okay? So it's very straightforward, guys. So the user guide is at this. But if you are someone that is audio, go to YouTube. If you are someone that is visual, you look at the user guide. Okay? So that will be all. Before we move on to the question, I want to put into the chat box the link for tonight's webinar's material. So I put both. I'll put the link for WeTransfer, so you may download it. Okay, the other one is that I'll also upload the PDF file into the chat box. Just in case that you cannot see the file, okay, you will need to update your Zoom application. All right, so guys, now it's almost like 9:20. Okay, so we have some time for 15 minutes for Q&A, all right? Number 1, Can you please give us a rough idea of how much TFX is being minted monthly by the profit generated by the fund manager? I cannot give you the rough idea, but I can tell you that the TFX coin will only be minted when your appointed fund manager making profit and during profit distribution. That's it. And how it will be minted based on what criteria, refer to the slide that I shared with you, which is a moving average price of the last 48 hours. Number two, based on the protection protocol. It's either above par or below par. That's how I can tell you. Okay, how much depend on the performance of the percentage of your appointed fund manager. Okay. How do we find a fiat exchange agent in TEX? Is a good question. We haven't go live with that yet because now what you see in the TEX exchange is basically for you to activate and then get familiarized with our TEX exchange. You can start to perform internal transfer if you know how to do that. Okay, so at least to get yourself familiarized. So on the 8th, when TFX is open for trading, and during that period of time, you can start to see that there will be exchange agent, okay, in TX. And by the period of time, by the point of time, we also will need to come up with a video. No worry, the video will be there. At the same time, we will also circulate out the exchange agents user guide, okay? And the other thing is that if you have USDT in your wallet, you can always go to your own exchange in Binance or Huobi if you have one. Okay, actually, when we prepare exchange agent in TX, is to help those doesn't have exchange in outside like Binance, Huobi, or Bybit. So at least we prepare for them. Okay, but for those of you who have, by all means, you can do that. You can always transfer out. Okay, for internal transfer USDT, use ERC20 or TRC. When internal transfer, there's no ERC TRC. Okay, so USDT to USDT. Okay, you need to click the receiver address, okay, in the issuer's page. That's how it works. Internal transfer not involving ERC or TRC because there's no fee. Okay, so we have unique address that we can identify whether it's our own internal IB address. If it is either IB TFX wallet address or USDT wallet address. So when the system detects is a TFX address or wallet USDT address from another USDT address or another TFX address or wallet address, so it's no fees. All right. What will happen to my fund? Your fund still the same. Okay, it's just that it turned from USDT to coin. All right, to TFX coin at the value of 1 to 1. So there will be no more authenticator usage. It's up to you. There's no more. Okay. So maybe we'll introduce in the future. I'm not sure. But when we launch, there's no this Google Authenticator for TX Exchange. But do you have in your traders room? By all means, you want to use it. Also, can you want to disable it? Up to you. Okay. What is minimum internal transfer amount? Please check at the TX Exchange. Okay, so you should be able to know. If not mistaken, it's like 50 TFX, something like that. Will the black hole address is released for us to see the burn rate? Of course, all right. It's all transparent. With this exercise, I can tell you the company become more and more transparent. Okay, so these are the something that we are looking into. Okay, TES asset or wallet password can reset if forget. Of course, you can do that. All right. So, but better keep everything. I mean, this is something personal. Then I think that I don't know. There are so many ways for you to keep your password. Okay. So do make sure if you know that you're someone that keep forgetting the password, please write it down in somewhere. Keep the book. Only you know where is the place, and do few copies. Keep at few places, just in case. Okay, is there Explorer to view transaction? Okay, I think you need to explore. I can't answer you this. Okay, please add nickname for TFX and USDT address in TX. That's a good suggestion. The developer is looking at it, and we are in fact in the process of doing it. All right. Someone is saying, I want to say thank you to someone. He says, excellent presentation, well done, really clear. Thank you. It's not me that have a excellent presentation. It's you that have a better understanding. So the credit and should go to you. Okay. What is fiat? Google. Check. Okay, nowadays, if you don't know anything, don't ask me, go and Google. Okay, find Uncle Google, be a good friend with Google. Okay, Google what is fiat, then you learn. Now it's an era whereby anything we don't know, we ask Google. We learn, self-learning. All right. So because I can't explain to you everything here. Okay. By definition of burn means that the TFX token will convert one to one back to USDT and put back to LD. No, burn means gone, already gone. So it's burn. Burn means that this coin no longer available. So we will burn the coin. Then how to burn? We send this coin to black hole address. A black hole address is an address that whereby no one have access. For example, you have your TFX wallet address, right? So you have password and you can access to the wallet. But in the crypto world, okay, there's one public address whereby no one have access to the wallet. So any coin in the world that they want to burn, they can issue to the address, and the address is known as black hole. So once you do that, you publish out, everybody know. Okay? That's what we call burn. All right? I have multiple account with the company, all with the same email. I have a problem that when I am making wallet password in TX, the TX code verification sent to my email is very late. My question, in case of I have multiple accounts, so it will be late, send the OTP to my email. I don't understand your question. All right. We have a problem when we have update wallet password in TX, but if someone forget the wallet password in TX, the company didn't prepare forgotten password in TX. Okay. Could you explain to me what is different between limit orders from market orders? The one I can't explain to you yet. So we are not into that area yet. So we are into the early stage. So I will promise to come back with limit orders and market orders. Okay. So I will find it out for you. Let me take a screenshot. So I'm not expert in everything. So if I don't know, I just say I don't know, all right? I apologize for that, but I need to be very frank to you. Rather than give you wrong info, everybody get wrong info, might as well I don't say anything if I'm not sure. Okay? That's the best policy. All right. I need to check where to find the forgotten password button in TX. All right. So because I am also new, not familiar with that yet, I'll talk to the development team on this. Maybe we'll come up with a PDF just for everybody to follow the steps. If TFX value at 1, will company pending buy window appear? No. Already explained the logic. Okay. There's another question, but I do not have answer. I will make sure that I get your answer ready for you, and I want you to be type. So okay, let me check. This is a good question, but I won't be able to share here because I do not have answer. Is the deposit address a random computer generated number each time we perform the transaction? No, it's with you. Okay, under your ID A, B, C, ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the address is unique to this ID. Okay? TFXI YouTube address, please. Guys, just type Triumph FX. TRIUMPHFX. You can see our official channel. Okay, go to YouTube and search. All right, you should be able to find it. To confirm, fund attachment requirement will be in TFX coin. The answer is yes. Minimum 1,000 TFX coin. Yes, if you're talking about the attachment requirement, set term and conditions set by your appointed fund manager, yes. If price of TFX coin is below 1 USDT, can I still attach fund if I have 1,000 TFX coin? Of course you can, because regardless, okay, just put your mind understanding, make it simple. Just remember one TFX coin is equals to $1. So if you want to attach 1,000, you make sure you have 1,000 coin. If you want to attach 2,000, you got to make sure you have 2,000 coin. And how much you buy the coin in the market is your decision. Okay, so just remember, if let's say you want to attach 2,000, you got to make sure you buy 2,000 TFX coin. All right, and how much you buy, it depends on you. All right, so don't get the price influence you. Always remember, one coin is $1. Remember that, and $1 require one coin. Okay. Is it possible to add nickname column when we set withdrawal address? Yes, we are looking into that. Okay. TFX got TEX Exchange got any apps? No, so far not yet. So it's only on web base. In future, we will do that. Meaning every time we transfer to other user, we also need to charge 0.01%. The answer is depend. If you do internal transfer among the address, is free. But if you transfer to other user that is not IB, you are subject to 0.1%. If you buy, sell, okay? Will existing USD in Triumph platform and fund be auto converted to the FX coin? Yeah, the answer is yes. Is TFX and USDT wallet different address? Yes, it's different address. Okay, you look at the user guide, you'll see different address. Detachment still once a month. Yeah, detachment is subject to your appointed fund manager term and condition. All right. How much coin can I sell from an account on the 8th? Depend on how much coin you have. You can list all the coin there you're going to sell. All right. Can we attach fund yet? You can do fund attachment. You can do fund detachment. All right, but you still can't trade. That's it. If you have any TFX coin, you can actually do your attachment if you want to. But of course, you need to know how to do internal transfer at the TEX Exchange. Will we need to get a new deposit withdrawal address each time we do internal transfer? No, once you have add the address will stay there. So in the future, if you want to, for example, transfer to that person, then you just go through in the address, you select the address. It's like your banking system that you have favorite account, right? So in the banking system, you can set someone or maybe your children that you every month you want to remit money to him or her, so you may set his account as a favorite. So every time you want to send money, you just scroll on the favorite part, you look at the name and you click, and then you can fill up the amount and it automatically transacted. Same as the concept is the same as the address. Once you have add the address, it will be there. The problem is that now we do not have the column for nickname. So if you don't not sure this address belongs to who, so when we build up with the column for nickname or for label, at least you'll be able to identify this ID hash address belongs to who, hash details. If we are unable to successfully sell our TFX coin on the company pending buy, so we will need to wait for the next day. Yes, you need to come back next day if the pending buy appear. Why no more fund attachment rebate is a good question, because we no longer able to mint the coin. All right, so therefore there is no more fund referral rebate. It's not fund attachment rebate, it's called referral rebate. There's no more referral rebate because we cannot mint the coin. All right, so therefore the last is on November before we launch. December onwards, no more. Whether you're new or whether you are in which month, so it's all stopped. Okay. Yes, another good question. There is a buy cryptocurrency in Traders Room. Okay, we can buy USDT using fiat. It is safe to buy from there. It's not safe. The broker will not put the features there. Okay, you can buy from there. What is deposit receiver address, withdrawal address, and wallet address? Well, you need to talk to someone who know. All right. So because it seems like you are not sure. Okay, the way you ask question, I believe that you are not familiar with crypto or blockchain platform. Find classes, reach out, get to find gurus, go and learn what is blockchain. Okay, now is the time to learn. TFX to USDT charge 0.1%. How about USDT to fiat? Well, USDT to fiat, there's some minimum charges. That if you agree, then it should be like if you're in Malaysia, the charges is like maybe $10 or $12, 12 ringgit. Is not $25 to $75 like intermediary bank charges. It's very cheap now. Okay, I mean very nominal. Okay. What time the exchange function will be turned on 8th of December? I have no answer for you yet. Once we do, we will just make it go live. Can we use the Kraken exchange tool? I'm not sure on that. If it is on the same ERC20 blockchain, I don't think you have issue with that. Okay, at the moment your withdrawal is all in ERC. In future, we will come out with TRC. Okay. Okay, someone is asking, oh, I think he's very angry the way he asked. I would like to know why my withdrawal approved on 22nd November but later rejected on the 4th. Yeah, because on the 5th we want to go live. We no longer process, because your withdrawal haven't been processed by our remittance service provider. Therefore, it's recall. And on your side, you see reject. On the back end, is recall and credited into your TEX Exchange wallet. So you can look at your wallet there. So from there, you can sell in the market on the 8th of December. Okay, that's how it should be. Okay, another one asking how to exchange from USDT to my country's currency, or how it works to my bank account. Well, you need to talk to someone who know, right? I mean, in the market, I think you're from Malaysia, if not mistaken, or from Singapore. Anyhow, you can check with anyone, reach out to someone that know about all this. Okay, go to classes. All right, I think that will be all, guys. So I apologize because I cannot answer all the question. Okay, but there's another good question that is appearing. All right, so this guy is asking, uh, when I attach 10,000 coin, so I get 10,000 US dollar. So I bought the coin at one coin, one USDT. When the coin, the value of coin become 2 USDT, 2 USDT, how much is my fund attachment with the appointed fund manager? The answer is still 10,000 because it's in USD. All right. But the value of 10,000 investment now has become 20,000. The value increased, but the actual amount of the fund attached with the appointed fund manager still in US dollar and is still 10,000. But the moment you withdraw, it becomes 20,000 USDT. You got my point? So the amount of your fund attachment still remain the same, but the value has increased. Got it, guys? So you must differentiate between the two, okay? ERC20 network protocol fees as a 5 USDT. Yeah, it depends on the busyness of the network. Sometimes it could be 4, could be 3. It's not necessarily standard. Okay. All right. What are the gas fee for recommended exchange? I mean standard gas fee. Okay, it's a standard gas fee. If you feel that the recommended exchange they give you not favorable rate, or the gas fee is something they cannot control, they cannot impose. Okay, but they can tell you their rate. So if you do not agree with their rate, you can always walk away and go to some other exchange agent. It's just like money changer, right? You go to one money changer, they give you very unfavorable rate. You can just walk away, go to any other rate. What is MetaMask wallet? Please Google, my dear. Go and understand. Okay. Uh, okay. All right, I think that will be all, guys. All right. So thank you again. And first of all, I'd like to apologize because I can't answer all the question. There's still got a lot of questions that I can't answer. All right. So, but the key point is that I want to pick up question that can help to enlighten everyone. All right. So the second thing is that for those of you first time attending this webinar, I would like to say please come back again and do come back again. Okay, I believe that some of the audience here has been with us like for 6 or 7 times, so they have a better picture. So if you come in first, once, come back twice, and come back 3 times. If you know Mandarin, you can know English, come in and join us more so that you have better understanding and you become the ambassador for your team. All right. So these are the things that you want to look into. Okay. So as again, user guide for how to sell USDT to fiat in the appointed recommended exchange will not be here. I'm not available for me yet. So once it's ready during the webinar, as we go along, once I have it, I will just upload into this chat box. All right. So guys, so thank you again. Okay. Yeah, somebody is very upset. I say that you keep when you reply, keep going to Google. Yeah, some question I can't answer you and explain because it's too long here. All right, so don't get angry with me, okay? All right, thank you guys. I hope that you can please come back. All right, good night and take care, everyone.